bit of a technical difficulty, but we're back. You might want to go ahead and share this out because bad girl, what you gonna do? Let's talk about it right here on the Urban Conservative Podcast.
Hey, buddy, do you like NASCAR? Do you like a tribe called Quest? Well, you gonna love the Urban Conservative.
Do you like manwich and nachos? Well, then you love the Urban Conservative.
Do you like guns? Do you like butter? Well, you're gonna love the Urban Conservative.
Yo, what's good, son? You like pit bulls, say? You like solving Sudoku puzzles? Then you gonna love the Urban Conservative.
Hey, buddy, if your car making a sound like this, you might want to get you some power steering fluid and check out the Urban Conservative Podcast.
Are you repulsed by the idea of drag queen story time at your local library, but enjoy Carol Baskin TikTok memes? Then you would enjoy the Urban Conservative. Do you want to slap your boss and then go home and make yourself some golden brown pancakes covered in butter and freshly made warm boysenberry syrup? Then you'll love the Urban Conservative.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're back on the Urban Conservative Podcast. Yours truly, Abdul Ali, one half of the TUC twins, rocking with you here for a special update. I got to tell you, this is very interesting times that we've got going on here in Mecklenburg County. First and foremost, let me say this. I don't think it is a joke. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's something that should be taken lightly. What we have going on here is a real serious situation in Mecklenburg County. Y'all saw what happened yesterday with the Mecklenburg County Sheriff, the whole situation with him not even knowing what branch of government he was under, right? Not even knowing what branch of government he's under. And then this report, this bombshell report drops today. So let me give you a little backdrop. The lady that you're seeing on your screen is a Mecklenburg County Commissioner by the name of Yvette Townsend Ingram. Now, Yvette Townsend Ingram was arrested, pled guilty to DWI in Gaston County back on in October of 2025. Okay, she pled guilty on October 25th of 2024. Excuse me. Officials in Gaston County court system confirmed that she pled guilty on October 25th, 6 months after her jail record shows she was arrested. The records also show she was booked into the county jail just before midnight on Wednesday, May 1st, and released a few hours later with a written promise to appear. Now, the interesting thing about these promises to appear is this is you giving your word, you giving your word that you are going to do what you say you are going to do. The document also said that she had glassy, bloodshot eyes, was very unsteady on her feet, and that she had a strong odor of alcohol when she was pulled over on Catawba Street in Belmont. The document also said she was very argumentative and had a blood alcohol content of 0.20, which is more than twice the legal limit of 0.08. As part of the guilty plea, she was given 18 months of supervised probation, had to pay $413 in fines and court costs, was required to complete 24 hours of community service, and had to turn in her driver's license. Additionally, officials said she was not allowed to consume or possess alcohol or drugs. She's currently serving as an at-large member of the Mecklenburg County Board of Commissioners. Just weeks before her May arrest, she secured one of the three Democratic at-large nominations in the party primary. So think about this. A few weeks before she gets arrested, she wins an election. That's the backdrop to what you have going on here with this young lady. Now, let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to 2025, to 2026, excuse me. Mecklenburg County Commissioner has an arrest warrant for not showing up. Now, I could make this up. I could BS around, but I'm just going to show you what the document says because you have access to the court document here. Failure to appear on FTC community service. Failure to comply with community service is what is on this arrest warrant. That's just the bottom line. You were given an opportunity to show up. You were given an opportunity to make restitution. You were given an opportunity to make society as a whole, make society whole, as it were, and you didn't show up to community service. Now, you can only chalk this thing up to a few different things. You could chalk it up to not knowing you had community service. If you didn't know you had community service, that tells me you weren't paying attention and you shouldn't be on the county commission. You could chalk it up to feeling like you didn't need to do the community service. You chalk it up to having an attitude of being, what I'm going to do community service for? I'm a Mecklenburg County Commissioner. I ain't got to do no community service. Chalk it up to that. Either way it goes, it is not a very good look. Okay. So now she has this arrest warrant, Mecklenburg County Commission, arrest warrant related to DWI charges from 24. Court records reviewed by WBTV show that on February 5th, an order was issued for Ingram's arrest after failing to comply with community service requirements for her plea deal. Now, I'm just going to tell you, she needs to get arrested, because if that was Jim or Jill Public, we would get arrested. If that was anybody else in the world, regular human being, not a city council or county commissioner person, we would get arrested. Okay. That is just the bottom line to it. She needs to get arrested. She needs to go to jail, just like every other regular person would go to jail for having a DWI and not showing up to court. That's just the bottom line. And again, there's only two options. Either you didn't know, you didn't remember, you still don't get a pass. Ignorance is no excuse. You're going to tell me they didn't send you the letter, you didn't sign the documents, you signed a piece of paper saying that you would show up for community service and you didn't show up. So here's what we're waiting for. I would like to see this lady get arrested. I'd like to see what the Mecklenburg County commissioners are going to do, or are they going to close ranks around one of their own? Because you can't tell me this is about anything about her being an upstanding whatever. Yeah, I get it. Stuff happens. We all have situations, but you don't need to be on Mecklenburg County Commission with a situation, especially with an arrest warrant. So no, it's not funny if the lady has an addiction to alcohol. That's a serious thing. She needs to get help. I come from a family that's riddled with addiction, so I know it's not a game. And I'm not saying that's what she's dealing with, but unfortunately, you made the mistake of getting the DWI. You made the mistake of not showing up for your community service. Now you need to go to jail. So jump in the comments. Let us know what you think. Do you think this Mecklenburg County Commissioner should go to jail? Should she be arrested, or should she be allowed to phone it in? That is the question for you. Jump in the comments. Let us know what you think here on the